What is up, guys? Dashing here, bringing you episode 585 of Community Universe Mode and edition number 157 of Monday Night Fusion. And if you missed it, guys, on our website, posted to our Twitter, and shared in the Discord, a huge, monumental bombshell dropped by COO Triple H. Hey, I originally thought what he meant by a shakeup was giving the shows the makeover he has over these past couple of weeks, but no, instead, after CyberSlam, which is only 2 weeks away, not this Sunday, that's South Carolina for NGW, but next Sunday, guys, a brand new show is coming to CMV called Supremacy that will merge the rosters of Fusion and Genesis into one. That's right, the brand split after 3 years is coming to an end. Every single superstar in both shows will be on one singular roster, competing every single week on Supremacy, and Triple H saying that there will only be one major champion at the top of that mountain. The COO saying he's doing this because he wants the competition to be stiffer than ever before, and he's not alone. Apparently, he has recruited a top general manager who will be revealed on the inaugural episode of Supremacy. So, believe it or not, this is the penultimate episode of Monday Night Fusion. Next week on Monday, that'll be the last ever episode of Monday Night Fusion, and well, Genesis as well. I am absolutely shook to my core, as the kids would say these days, but man, I'm looking forward to it. I am uberly excited for all of those dream matches and to see who the best of the best truly is. But that's in a few weeks. We have still got an action-packed card, as always, here tonight, guys. And kicking off the show, some tag team action, as we have the Greasers, Johnny Goodshot and Noel Badstreet, taking on the Hit Squad, Marcus Wade and Danny Mac. When the brands merge, there will only be one tag team title to hold. And so that means, more than ever before, these teams on Fusion and Genesis want to get themselves recognized by Triple H and whomever this new general manager will be. Two recent acquisitions going at it here. The Greasers debuted a few weeks ago with a victory over the Lost Souls. Meanwhile, the Hit Squad got their first victory over the Street Gods. Speaking of the Fusion tag team titles, later on tonight, a triple threat match is what we're going to witness when Brian Jacobson of the Bullies of Virtue, Cameron Cray of Control, and one half of the Fusion tag team champs, Hardy Hastings, compete in a triple threat, guys. Shades of what's to come next week on the last ever episode of Fusion. A triple threat tag team match for the Fusion tag team titles. And Triple H did tell me that on the inaugural episode of Supremacy, it will be whomever the Fusion tag team champions are versus whomever the World tag team champions are after CyberSlam 4 to unify the belts. Witnessing other unification matches as well. But there's Danny Mac to the left, Marcus Wade on the right, putting down former unmatched tag team champions and Curtis Heist and Anthony Brown in their debut. The Street Gods looking to bounce back from that later on in our co-main event when they're up against the Lost Souls. Getting the show on the road. Which of these two teams can try and impress our COO? It's going to be Johnny Goodshot, who slaps hands with Noel Badstreet for good luck, being against Mr. Wade. Look who's back, guys. Referee Murphy has returned to his officiating duties after being under investigation. We all know what happened between he and Shea Hoxel, but after his stand back at Sacrifice, I guess he's being trusted once more. I wonder who's going to be the head chiefs for the refs once Supremacy comes around. Oh, look at that teamwork. Danny Mac distracting Goodshot, allowing for Wade to hit that dragon suplex with a bridge to pin, but not even a 1 count. Picked up to his feet. Goodshot early on, not looking too hot. Jawbreaker now going to drop him. Greasers have actually been getting into a pretty heated back and forth with Sage Autumn and Kataske of the Lost Souls. Both teams wanting to walk out with a win here tonight. They can rub it in the face of the other. Tag to Noel Badstreet now, who goes up the second turnbuckle with a double axe handle to Marcus Wade, flipping out of that back suplex attempt. Nicely done. What athleticism shown. Irish whip into the corner now. You got to think of the mindsets of every single superstar in the back, not just here on Fusion, but Genesis too. And look at that, like a well-oiled machine, the Hit Squad. Nice assisted wheelbarrow senton. What are all these superstars thinking, especially the champions? Because we know that Triple H said there will be only one major championship. The undisputed world heavyweight title will remain. So whoever is Alpha World Champion, what's going to be next for them after SummerSlam? Not to mention all the other title holders. Kind of a botched clothesline there. Mac trying to maintain control, though, with those stomps. Grabbing Badstreet by his slick back hair. Snapmare. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but a nice drop kick right to the back of the head. Elbow now, right up under the jaw. Ooh, and a complete shot, too. Now going after that arm, it does seem. Noel Badstreet got something in the back of his mind. Heavy Irish whip into the corner. Talk about a main event, though, guys. I cannot be more excited tonight. One-on-one, Hayden Blade Kitely and the undisputed world heavyweight champion Andrew Briggs. Partners last week. Victorious they were over PJ Moon and Perry Heaton. Now they're going to be at each other's throats. You know, Hayden wants a shot at that world title, even though Briggs has a defense coming up against PJ Moon, where Moon's CMV career is going to be on the line. Cannot afford to underestimate the 5-time undisputed champion in Kitely. Ooh, nice clothesline there by Goodshot. The Greasers have been largely in control so far. Big hook coming. Nope. Kick to the midsection instead. Goodshot hanging out on the ropes. Danny Mac just admiring those blue jeans. Knife edge chop. Looks like it might have caught Mac on the throat. Ooh, and a nice capture suplex from one half of the Hit Squad. Drag by arm and leg now. Perhaps going to look to finish this one off. No, to the apron he goes. Danny Mac, that's a pretty long shot across the ring, though. Yeah, I think he realizes that. Giving Goodshot a chance to recuperate, but apparently not so. Back suplex. Goodshot very much wants to make the tag to Badstreet, but he is a long way from the corner. Dragging him a bit closer. Danny Mac going to try again. I don't know if he'll get better luck. Pretty much the same exact distance. Look, this is only the Hit Squad's second match, all right? Maybe they've got some butterflies. Give them a break. But all that waiting around, gonna come back to bite Danny Mac. The Greasers hoping to put this one to bed. Ooh, sit out. Well, not really a sit out, kind of a layout. Tiger bomb. Only a 1 count, though. Bad Street right there to make the save. Now he's paying for it. Trapped between the hit squad. Hurricane Rana. Noel Badstreet just leaping around, desperately trying to help out his partner. Danny Mac gonna down him with an 8-second ride. And now Good Shot's all by himself. Arm smash. Irish whip. Ooh, and then the pull down from Marcus Wade. Good Shot takes a tumble. Staring up at them lights. Looking like he's in La La Land right about now. Spinning back fist. Oh my Lord. Johnny Goodshot came back with a vengeance. Now faced first off of our announce table. Super kick. Ringside area. Max not going to be able to take advantage unless he's looking to win by count out. They have it to the count of 20 again, using the table as a weapon. Gut first went Goodshot into that hard plastic cover after the knee. Can't believe Badstreet's still down. He's just now getting to his feet. These two got to get back into the squared circle, though. I think Goodshot knows that. Ooh! Face first off the ring apron. We all know that's the hardest part of the ring. Count of 9. And at 10, both men finally continuing to fight legally. Irish whip into the corner, tries for a body splash, sidesteps out of the way, though. Danny Mac closing in, Irish whip. Back to the outside. Apparently Mac enjoys fighting here. Or he's going to use that time to tag in Wade. Is that racist, Chrissy? The count restarting. Deflects the forearm smash. Ooh, quickly evades this Wade. And a Hurricane Rana on the outside. Ooh, Good Shot might have caught the steel steps a little bit there. Yo, what up, Hoxton? Heavy Irish whip. Oh, on the apron. Good Shot exposed for an elbow. Right to the throat, but instincts kick in. Hot tag. Here comes Badstreet to try and turn this one around. Might be too little too late, though. Everything is thrown at Marcus Wade, getting rejected. Short arm shoulder block. Both these teams currently unbeaten. 1-0. One of the duo is going to have to take the L. Barrage of elbow drops. Stomp to the wrist. Looking for a submission. Danny Mac trying to get in and talk. Noel Badstreet out of thinking otherwise, but realizing that game plan is not going to work out so well. Basement drop kick. Badstreet's focus momentarily shifted, and Wade going to capitalize. Jawbreaker. Clothesline. Ducks. Badstreet looks like he's tiring out. I think Wade's just getting started. Head scissors whip. Into the top rope. Or to Brett's rope at least. Whoa! Phoenix splash! One! Ah, but Good Shot back in just in the nick of time. And then he eats the mat with that complete shot, busted him wide open too. Marcus Wade decides it's a good time to test out his cardio, wiping the sweat from his eyes, but little does he realize Badstreet's back up. Cheeky jab, kick to the knee. Ooh. That's got him down and out. Into the front headlock. Oh, Tremont driver. Danny Mac sensing that his tag team partner isn't doing so great right now. Reaching out his hand for the tag. Beast bite. Not locked in for very long. Marcus Wade with a knee to the side of the head. Irish whip into the corner. What's Johnny Goodshot doing, though? Distracted Wade. Great teamwork by the Greasers. Not that it did them much good. What up, PJ? Takes the leg. Tripping up Wade. Might have chipped a tooth. Oh! Off the fireman's carry. Hey, gets your butcher. Bad Street feeling good about himself right now. I don't think I've ever seen a move like that before. Interesting setup. Kick to the chest. Evaded with an action roll. Oh, but now trapped in the corner. Marcus Wade gonna have his way. Can Good Shot help out his boy? He doesn't want to risk a disqualification though. Basement drop kick on the apron. Now both members of the Greasers busted wide open. Marcus Wade still not done. Top rope body splash, but double knees is what he got. He took too much time. What a tag team match this has been. Like I said, COO Triple H is watching. The tag team division going to be showing up and showing out these next couple of weeks before the debut of Supremacy. Johnny Goodshot once more trying to call Wade's attention, and it works. Wade allowing the Greasers to get into his head. That body slash finally hits. Oh, but hot tag! Danny Mac coming in to save the day. Leaping lariat, kip up. Noel Batchew says, cool move, kid. Exploder suplex into the corner. Takes a quick breather on the outside. Overhand punch. Arm drag though. Open palm to the face, I think, is what Batchew was looking for there. Referee Murphy at the count of 3, but Mac doesn't seem intent on getting back into the ring, not before he tears Bad Street apart, using the ringside environment to do so. Another super kick. 7 count by the G's. Tossed back in. Elbow to the throat. Ooh, can we get the tag to Good Shot? Danny Mac gonna try to cut him off from the top rope. Still goes for the elbow, but not having much luck. Clothesline. Danny Mac too quick for that. Good Shot gonna get taken out with an inverted suplex. Hang on a minute. Mac trying to end this one with some dirty heel tactics. Almost does. Trying to get some leverage with the ropes. Half and half suplex. Great counter by Good Shot. Seemingly gutbuster. Good Shot maybe on his own right now. Oh, Wade talking smack about Good Shot's mama. He ain't gonna take that. Vertical suplex from the apron. Mask gonna look to seize control. Big boot maybe. Sidestepped, back suplex, and Good Shot trapped right onto his head. Danny looking to bring it home for the Hit Squad. Release Tiger Bomb. Hooks the leg. Hoping it'll be it. 1. But Noel Bad Street not just breaking to the pin, but incapacitating referee Murphy too. I think Danny Mac is starting to feel some type of way. A 3rd release Tiger Bomb. Ref is still down though, meaning Mac can't make the pin. This has Mac agitated. He's got to keep his emotions in check though, because if he doesn't, he's gonna pay for it. European uppercut. That cut's getting worse for Good Shot. Starting to bleed like a stuck pig. Pullback attack. Ooh, tilt-a-whirl, signaling backbreaker. Yes, please. Textbook execution. Johnny Good Shot. You see the cogs starting to turn in his mind. Wondering, what do I got to do? I don't think taunting is it. Going to the top rope. Oh, but look who's coming over to greet him. Wade trying to help out his boy. Too little, too late. Oh, Mac evades the elbow drop anyway, though. Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Not going to be enough. Oh, man. This is the third time he's gone to the apron and tried this. I still think that's too far. Mac's got to change up his game plan. What's this? Full Nelson? Breaks the hold. Good shot. What power. Punch to the back of the head. And a suplex toss. Ah, come on, wait again. Whispering those sweet nothings in Good Shot's ear. He ain't no Nancy, though. Able to slip down behind. Oh, look at the hops that Mac's packing. Irish whip off the ropes. Drop kick into a backflip. Wild elbow drop. These two teams going to war in our opening match because they know that the winner of this is going to be fresh in the mind of CFO Triple H and whomever our new general manager will be. Supremacy comes around in a few weeks. That was a big strike. Yeah, Good Shot ate that. Percy's elbow. Oh, Good Shot says suck it. Right to the face of Mac. Got a neck breaker for it. Oh, dear Lord, can he finally hit it? I think he may be able to now. Mac. Oh, come on. Marcus Wade knocks him off the canvas. Now he changes his mind. Good Shot playing possum. Collar and elbow tie up. Danny Mac going to get the better on that exchange. Irish whip into the corner. Tag now to Marcus. The hit squad with a double knee backstabber. Marcus Wade. What's he got in mind here? Cooking something up. Good Shot. Gonna open wide. Rolled. Oh! Tried for some sort of roll through maneuver. Instead, almost got his head taken off. Drop kick to the chest. Forearm smash. Good Shot up against the ropes. Irish whip. Tries for a knee strike. Hurricane Rana. Right on his derriere, but Marcus Wade can barely stand. He's going to try for it again. Not giving up. Roll through. Oh, but again. Good Shot's there to shut it down. Headbutt. Oh, no, 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 no. Inverted Alabama slammer off the ropes. Back suplex. Marcus Wade drops out of it. There's that head scissors whip showing itself again. Take a look at Badstreet on the apron, guys. He can hardly stand. Needing to clasp onto the rope so that it doesn't fall off. I think this one might be reaching its end, though. Good Shot trapped in the corner. The hit squad. Oh, Good Shot, though. Mac and Mac off the apron. Wade's got to do something to end this match, guys, because he's getting tired. Collapsing after every single move he hits. They say the third time is the charm. I guess we're about to see right here. Oh, no, changed his mind. Okay. Psyching good shot out. Didn't work, though. Sunset flip powerbomb into the pin. 1, 2. Just when you think this one's over. Oh, inverted Dragon Rana. Good shot right on the dome. He took that. Still kicking. There's a stop. Another one tried. Wade gets out of the way. Crucifix slam. Knee to the kidneys. And a stomp to the shoulder for good measure. A little bit of tip for tap. Why not again? Worked so well the first time. Jawbreaker putting distance between these two. Good shot, looking to lift Wade up. Wade going dead weight though, making that tough. Slowly but surely approaching the hit squad. Double kick to the chest. Wheelbarrow senton. All the way to Wade, right down across the ribs. Danny Mac saying, what you guys got left? To the apron. Rallying the CMV universe. They want to see him hit it. Springboard. Oh. Slipping on the top rope. I mean, these guys are drenched in sweat at this point in the match. That botch gonna leave Danny Mac wide open. Oh, hanging him up. Where are we? I'm pretty sure we're in Iowa, though. Nowhere near San Francisco. Ain't no 619. Irish Whipper to the corner. Johnny, good shot. Nice job. Tandem offense. The amount of blood in this match is frightening. Back suplex, side slam. Irish Whipper to the corner. The Greasers. Danny Mac did his homework. But so did Bad Street. Punch to the back of the head. Ricocheting off the turnbuckles. From the fireman's carry position, though, Danny Mac able to get himself free with some well-placed elbows. Snap vertical suplex. Oh, oh, oh! Good shot, had his knee tangled up in the ropes. Again, the release Tiger Bomb. Into the pin, 1, 2. Oh, but Marcus Wade really dropping the ball. Bad Street able to get through and break the pin, but now that he's been incapacitated, I have no idea how Good Shot at this point has anything even close to left. Throwing out power bombs. One smash to the draw, stomp to the lower back. Oh, good shot. From the high rent district, trust from the elbow. Man, every single time one of these teams has the match finished. Big move gets reversed. Rolls to the outside, says what's up to Bad Street. Face first off the apron, and I mean, Good Shot's already gushing blood. Accidentally clipped Bad Street with that kick. This is a bad part of town for Danny Mac to be in. Another suck it. Remember, Good Shot's the legal man, though. Going to the top rope. He's too tired. Okay, I don't know what the point of that was. Just giving Danny Mac time to put some gas back in the tank. Finding a good shot from across the ring. Dauntingly approaches. Tag to Badstreet. I thought they were going to hit it. Just keep going for this double axe head to the arm. Look at the blood all over Mac's hand. Oh, we saw Marcus Wade hit one of these earlier in the match. Now apparently it's Mac's turn. Lining up his shot, taking a deep breath with a drive-by. Hooks the leg. And the hit squad do it. 1, 2. Oh, man, Marcus Wade has got to be reprimanded after this one by Danny. That's the second time they had this match won, and Wade failed to stop the other member of the team from breaking the pin. And look at Badstreet. His cotton t-shirt's going to get covered in blood. Indian deathlock. Danny Mac bringing the entire bottom rope with him. Well, Badstreet been forced to tap out. Maybe, guys, but the hit squad has been targeting the knees throughout this bout. What's up, Goat and Hellish? Danny Mac trying to hang on for dear life, but getting taken for a rod with that alley-oop bomb. Oh, the fireman's getting you. Discus, you punch ya once again. Badstreet with a wise decision to tag Good Shot. I don't know if he's in much better condition. Oh, whoa! Danny Mac in the blink of an eye. Springboarding off the ropes to hit that clothesline. And I think this is the 5th time that Good Shot has eaten this release Tiger Bomb. If Wade doesn't stop Badstreet, I swear. Oh, he actually did it this time. And there's the 3 count. The hit squad victorious after going through the ringer. Oh, Badstreet pissed off, just kicked Good Shot's leg. The hit squad go 2-0. It was not easy, though. Tag team action personified. The hit squad rising through the ranks. Will they be the tag team to beat when Supremacy comes around? Up next, guys, we are going to see the CMV Openweight Champion, Bannon, go one-on-one with the new Angelo Babos, who has been on a roll since his personality shift, not only qualifying for the 6th annual King of the Ring tournament a couple of weeks ago. By the way, the final 2 spots will be filled this Friday on Genesis, but also last week winning that triple threat, beating out Joey Diaz and Shamrock. Now he has got quite a chance dropped on his lap to be the first man to beat the Harbinger of Darkness since he captured that championship. But even before, Bannon's only been pinned once this season. That's been done by the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Andrew Briggs.
We were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
And a tweet here, guys, from George King. He says, brands merging? I guess that means my kingdom is going to grow bigger and bigger. Briggs, I'm coming for your title soon. Watch your back. George King just likes making enemies, huh? And there he is. The monster in your closet. The thing under your bed. And the harbinger of darkness. CMV open-weight champion Bannon. Gonna have a true test tonight in the form of Angelo Babos. Don't get it twisted. This is going to be a brawl, plain and simple. Nothing more, nothing less. But, man, Babos, he can get a pin, a submission, win by any other means. Could see himself getting a crack at that belt. A tweet from Harvey Hastings now, replying to George King. He says, only thing growing is the size of your ego. Get in the back of the line where you belong. Bannon ready for a battle, but is he ready for the new and vastly improved Angelo Babos? Now, Babos won that triple threat match last week, pinning Joey Diaz, proving at least to himself that he was not the weak link for Team Sucklaw back at Sacrifice. However, then afterwards, he sent shots at Jason Spade on Twitter saying he wants him one-on-one, but I think he might have a tough time with that, considering the fact Shamrock has been very adamant he was not pinned in that triple threat, and he wants Babos one-on-one. Fighting a war on all fronts. Will Babos be able to focus here on the open-weight champion? Bannon, Babos, toe-to-toe, mano-a-mano, Juan-on-Juan. And although Bannon, as he usually does, is going to enjoy a pretty substantial height and weight advantage, Babos not going to let that deter him. Ooh, nice sidewinder suplex. Babos tries for a shocker ball kick. Bannon going to get out of the way. Back suplex. Babos able to flip out of it. Knee to the midsection. I think that hurt Babos' knee more than it hurt Bannon. Irish whip into the corner. And a shoulder thrust to the lower back. Gotta watch that spine. Make sure it doesn't snap in two. Man, Bannon hits him with such force, I wouldn't be surprised. Now just chucked out of the ring like garbage. I wonder if Bannon's wife nags when they take out the garbage. Do the dishes. Misses that punch, but both guys now back into the ring. Babos realizes he's going to have to use his speed to try and outmaneuver the open-weight champion. That's if he even gets the opportunity to do so. Two headbutts in a row. And a stomp right down onto the face. Now a deadlift, sit-out, powerbomb. Stomp after stomp. Reminding me of the Babos of old. European uppercut there. Finally gets an inch, looking to take it a mile. Irish whip. Another knee. Thwarted with a kick up out of the thigh. Irish whip into the corner. No, clothesline into the corner. When Bannon's used this move, guys, in the past to actually defeat opponents, he's already been targeting the back of Babos throughout this match. Now, two pendulum backbreakers in a row. Babos takes it with a pinch of salt, though. Pushing through. And every time he makes a reversal, though, Bannon, right there to shut it down. A third pendulum backbreaker. Bending the rules a bit. Watch referee Murphy's 5 count. Choking him out into a lateral press 1. Only a 1 count. Big boot. Might have collapsed the lung. Bannon takes a look around. I don't think he's impressed with Bobo so far. Headbutt again. And here's the freak accident. 1, 2. Babos remains resilient, but how long can he keep that up? Stop, moves out of the way. Yes, Babos finally. No way! Babos finally hits a move, and look who music plays. It's Shamrock. Where is he? Babos finally had the upper hand. Wait a minute, Babos, turn around. Babos, turn around. Shamrock's in the ring. The spear. The spear. Murphy didn't see it. Shamrock hightails it out of the ring. And now Bannon gonna cover. 1, 2. Bobo survives by the skin of his teeth. Shamrock now has disappeared just as quickly as he appeared. Babos was already getting his ass whipped now. I don't think he's got much of a chance, guys. Bannon gonna hammer that final nail in. Babos gonna be crucified. Wait a minute! Bobo shows signs of life! How is he still fighting? Slips down just to get a big boot. Going after the arm. You got to appreciate Babos' fighting spirit, man. This kid is unrelenting. Grabbed by the throat and chucked across the ring. This is when Bannon is most dangerous. Into the corner, though. Babos going to turn him around. Get a good look at that ugly mug. Babos, I think he's going to do it. Look at how he nonchalantly takes the walk across the ring. Babos! The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Coast to coast. Took a chunk out of himself, though, too. Quickly into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh. Might have been Babos' best chance. And you see his reaction. He can't believe it. Has to stay focused, and he does. Stomping Bannon back down onto the map. Gingerly picking him up. Clothesline. Clothesline. Clothesline again. Bannon looking for refuge in the corner. I don't think he's going to find it. Babos trying to reposition himself. Oh! Bannon almost threw him out of the goddamn ring with that suplex toss. And now Bannon just looking down at Babos, almost with pity in his eyes. Got it that time. Bannon sent face first into the second turnbuckle. Strutting his stuff. The Outlaw with a European uppercut. That gives Bannon just enough time to hit the tilt-a-whirl slam. Shades of Hall of Famer Dave Turner. Oh, what the hell was that? I don't know. I think he elbowed him in the heart. Back suplex turned into a face buster. Babos trying to stay on top of Bannon. Not give him a second to catch his breath. Pendulum backbreaker, number 4, I do believe. European uppercut though, come on, Babos! Both guys miss each other on the grapple attempt. Shamrock's got to be in the back right now, like, goddamn. If Babos wins this match, I will eat my shorts. Another freak accident. And after all the damage to the back, 1, 2, 3, that's going to be enough to do it. Bannon was already looking like the victor before Shamrock came down and speared Babos right there. Referee Murphy didn't see it. And despite a valiant effort trying to fight back, in the end it was for naught. Oh, Bannon didn't even hit the turnbuckle there. Bannon keeps his streak alive. The rebirth of the Harbinger is what we have witnessed this season. And when Supremacy comes around, I think Bannon might be one of those guys to beat. Oh my God, that mat sound is so loud. Up next, guys, some more tag team action. This time it is going to be 2 unconventional duos colliding as United States champion Chris Sullivan pairs with Bloody Justice to take on Jason Spade and Anarchy champion Walter Belay, guys. Now, it was last week that Bloody Justice was involved in a non-title match against Walter Belay, and it was looking like BJ actually had the Machine beat, that he was going to pin the Anarchy champion to possibly receive a future title opportunity when Willie Sullivan, of all people, came down, distracted Bloody Justice, allowed Bolay to win in the end. All 3 of these guys involved in a Twitter war over the last week. Bloody Justice blaming Bolay, saying that Bolay knew Willie Sullivan was going to run in and make that distraction, but Bolay is denying all involvement. And I personally don't believe that he had any idea Willie was going to try to pull something like that, because Bolay was carrying himself very professionally during that match, as a champion should. Meanwhile, Bloody Justice was the one using every dirty trick in the book to try and win the match. And on that same night, Chris Sullivan involved in a non-title match with Jason Spade, in which Jason Spade won in the end. No doubt locking himself in for a future championship opportunity, but Chris Sullivan is hot on the case to try and figure out who it was that attacked his brother Willie a couple of months ago, still denying that it was him who did it, despite the entirety of the CMV universe believing it was.
Because I'm relentless, they spit on my face and curse on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you can try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark.
Walter Belay has been living the time of his life these past few months. I mean, setting the record for most eliminations in CMV history back at Fast Track and the Battle Royal, which got him noticed, got him recognized, got him that spot inside of the Elimination Chamber at Validation, representing NGW. That performance got him a contract with Monday Night Fusion, and then surviving Rage in a Cage at Sacrifice, becoming the Anarchy champion. But just when he hit his biggest high, I think his low came right along with it, because last week after his win over Bloody Justice, John Reed, who we all knew was going to have his retirement speech, welcomed Bolay to here at front row, because Bolay was, of course, the one who made John Reed submit inside range of the cage. That was Reed's last ever match, and we thought Reed was going to show respect to the rookie on his way out, but instead laid him out with the fall. And I guess Reed wanted to go out on a note we've become used to seeing him. Who knows what's next for John Reed, if he'll ever reveal himself again. But for Bolay, he's got to be feeling some type of way. And there he is, straight out of the Bloody Forest. Bloody Justice has a bone to pick with Walter Bolay, but BJ on Twitter said he wants a one-on-one match with Willie. Now, Chris Sullivan might not appreciate Bloody Justice as an individual, but this man is a former two-time Fusion Tag Team champion. You can't ask for a much better partner. Chris Sullivan and Bloody Justice hoping to work well enough together to get past this man, Jason Spade, who didn't let his loss at Sacrifice drag him down. You know, he was promised a world championship opportunity if he was able to lead Sokolov's team to the win. But, well, he was the last man standing. It was 1v3, and even though he gave it his heart and soul, it was not enough. But he came out here last week and he went to war with Chris Sullivan and stood tall when that bell rang. Chris Sullivan needs a contender for his championship, and I think we found it. Jason Spade actually said on Twitter to Walter Bolay, "Don't bother training. You just stay out of my way and I'll handle this one." I don't think the Machine is the kind of guy to do that, though, because he's a tag team specialist as well. Still a part of the Armbar Society on NGW. And in fact, this Sunday, Walter Bolay is slated to go one-on-one with DC, Checkpoint, South Carolina. And a tweet here, guys, from Angelo Babo says, Bolay makes his way to the ring. Babo says, "My eyes were on Spade. I was fixed on beating who I thought was the weak link of that team, but my gaze has been averted. Oh, Shamrock, you've made a grave mistake, haven't you? Can't take a loss, so you come crawling back to me. You cost me an opportunity, and now I'll cost you your career." Strong words there from Babos. Man, Walter Bolay really does like to take his grand old time, doesn't he? I can appreciate it, though. He's in the limelight. He's feeling good. Who would have thought, you know, 2-3 months ago he'd be where he is. I don't think Bolay thought that he would be where he is. Here we go. Chris Sullivan going to start things off against Jason Spade. Bit of a rematch from last week. Murphy going to ring that bell and let's get you out. Explodes out of the corner, but Chris Sullivan going to grab his boot, take him down with a clothesline, guys. Still to come tonight, Shay Hoxton and Tyson Cage are going to reignite their old rivalry. Looking forward to that one. Oh, what? Spade just kicked Sullivan right in the crotch. Dead in front of Murphy. I mean, I like Spade, but that should have been a disqualification. We've also got that huge main event, though, as Hayden's going to go one-on-one with Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Andrew Briggs. Jason Spade tagged to Walter Bolay. I guess maybe Spade changed his attitude about handling this match on his own, letting Bolay get a bit of a taste. Jawbreaker now taken for a walk, slowly but surely. Champ versus champ here. You'll recall a couple of weeks ago, it was actually the Fusion Before Sacrifice. Bolay pinned Chris Sullivan via a cheeky roll-up. So I'm betting that Sullivan's been harboring a bit of an angst to get his hands on Bolay since then. Not going his way so far, though. Arm drag there. Chris Sullivan slapping hands with Bloody Justice. Bolay, though, getting out of dodge. The emergence of Bloody Justice as a singles competitor was very impressive last week against Bolay. Like I said, he had Bolay beat. He had him pinned after hitting Sister's Joy. But Willie Sullivan came swooping down and said, not so fast. And Sullivan saying that he did that because he wants a shot at the Anarchy Championship. Didn't want to have Bloody Justice being named #1 contender. Willie Sullivan feels as though the only way he can reach his brother is by becoming a champion as well. Oh my Lord! German suplex. BJ just got his head whacked off the steel ramp there. Bolay, you don't gotta kill him, no! Now a back suplex on it. Mamma mia! Bloody Justice ain't gonna have a neck no more after this. There we go, bit of payback. Count of 11, having to the count of 20. Bloody Justice at 12, gonna save the day. Oh! Bolay! Bitter end! Usually set Kimura. Oh, but I guess gonna pay homage to his tag team partner, Gary Reed first. Armbar leg lock cinched in. Will Bloody Justice be forced to tap? Just as he did last week at the hands of Bolay. Slips through, grabbing at that elbow though. Damage seems to be done. Back elbow, watch out Spade, and then an enziguri too. Bolay, he locks this in, guys. Sullivan's got to be quick to make the save. Kimura, he's got the arm. Bloody Justice is fighting though. Well-placed shots to the midsection. Now Bloody Justice with the Irish whip. Approaching cautiously. Front headlock. Punch to the back of the head. Justice sends him face first off the top turnbuckle. Tag to Chris Sullivan attempted, but Bolay shuts it down. Very adamant is BJ. Here we go. United States champion in. What do we got here? Oh, inverted atomic drop. Big boot. And Sullivan brushing off the dust onto Bolay. Disrespect. Stomp to the midsection. Making sure to keep Bolay cut off. Chris Sullivan and Bloody Justice surprisingly working extremely well together. Snapmare. Chris Sullivan thinking. Hopefully he doesn't think for too long though. That's going to give Bolay the time he needs to catch his breath. Oh! Walter Belay dropping the Falcon Arrow into a reverse choke. Chris Sullivan fighting out of that one, grasping at his throat though. Damage seems to have been done. Oh! Super kick from Chris out of nowhere. Belay has got to get to his quarter and tag in Spade. We're ready to what this match is going. What's happening in this match? Everybody just jumping around. Chris Benoit's ghost with the run in here. Jason Spade, legal. Oh, knocks down Murphy. I don't know if the tag would be illegal though. Oh! Sullivan going for the kill switch. Spade though saves himself and drills a boot right down Sullivan's gullet. Hot tag, Bloody Justice in. Misses the clothesline. Able to dodge that cutter. Now Bloody Justice misses the clothesline. Oh! Linsenberg lobotomy! And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. What? Excuse me? Bloody Justice surviving his lobotomy. Big boot caught by BJ. Kick up under the thigh. I don't know what Baron Blade's up to over there. He just keeps walking around in a circle. Chris Sullivan still down though. Bloody Justice misses the clothesline. Sternum first into the top turnbuckle. Snap, man. Tornado and Zaguri. The whack echoing throughout this arena. What is Baron Blade doing? Jason Spade showing some love to his supporters. Looking to scratch Bloody Justice off his hit list. Rip his head clean off with this neck crank. Jason Spade bending the rules a bit to favor himself. Oh! BJ! Playing possum! Oh, the schoolboy doesn't even get a 1 count though. Irish whip, Jason Spade charging full force ahead. Big boot again though, reversed by BJ. Luthez. And BJ's a big boy. Oh, his weight pinning you down like that while he rings down those shots. Curb stomping Jason Spade into the canvas. Oh, Bloody Justice. What a win this would be. The kiss of death into Sister's Joy. Spade eats the mat. Will BJ get the dub? Oh. So close. 2.99999. Jason Spade wakes back up. Chris Sullivan was able to get rid of Walter Belay. Jason Spade is still in trouble. Half Boston Crab. Rolls onto his back, pushing Justice off. Justice trying to get himself back up to his feet. Spade gonna help him, only to send him crashing right back down with that neck breaker. Punch to the pec. Full Nelson into a reverse DDT. Oh, wait a minute, Bloody Justice. It's not often you'll see him dig this out. Launch for the corner. Neckbreaker at high velocity. Bloody Justice scrambles. 1, 2. Oh, man, all of his big shots, and Jason Spade still kicks out. Spade cannot keep a lid on the Spider King. Bolay trying to give Spade a chance by distracting Bloody Justice, who was looking for Sister's Joy again. A short arm, big boot. I don't think that got him a whole lot of time, though. STO, Spade, with one of the biggest hearts, not just on Monday Night Fusion, but at all of CMV. He is one tough son of a gun to keep down, and Bloody Justice is learning that firsthand. Back to the half Boston Crab, but well, Jason Spade already knows how to get out of that one. Jason Spade looking to test his submission game with a beast, Rings of Saturn rather. Bloody Justice has already been worn down throughout this whole match by Walter Bolay. Can he find a way out of this? He does, just barely able to get those elbows through. Jason Spade's bell has been rung. And Bloody Justice, I haven't seen him hit this in a long time. Oh! And Spade gets out of it. Bloody Justice hardly kicked out of the first, lands a brick lobotomy. I don't know that he's going to have a good time with the second. Hooks the leg. One. Oh, but he doesn't have to. Chris Sullivan on the save there. Now trying to throw hands with everybody. War ensuing in the ring. Referee Murphy's got to get some order. Bloody Justice still the legal man. Oh, and he says it's time for deletion. Chris Sullivan got to get out of the ring there, bud. You got to get disqualified. Wait. No. Bloody Justice going to make sure that Jason Spade remembers his name. From the top rope to the outside. Superplex, Mamma Mia. My God. And the fans chanting, this is awesome. It ain't for Jason Spade. He must have a back of steel to not be freaking immobilized right now. As I said, Spade will not die. Even a freaking superplex from 10 feet ain't gonna keep him down for long. Continuing the onslaught though, Bloody Justice has not let up. He needs this win to keep his name circled around the Anarchy Championship. Boston Crab. Ringside now. Justice can't get the win like this. Chris Sullivan seen enough. Coming out to help out his partner. Throws him back into the ring saying, Bloody Justice, pin him. Get this one over with. But the hot tag instead. Ooh, that backfired. Sullivan made the wrong move. Here comes the machine. The Eliminator. The Anarchy Champ. Oh! Bloody Justice showed him a clothesline. And Bolay, just like that, looks to flip the switch. Kimura! Will Bloody Justice tap for the second week in a row? It's locked in tight, nowhere to go, and Justice taps. Bolay saves the day, and again delivers the bad news to BJ. Yeah, Sullivan definitely inadvertently screwing BJ there. Everybody's screwing BJ. Left and right. A handshake between these two. To close out an impressive performance as a team. Okay, hello? Yep. Up next, guys, an old rivalry going to be reignited when former Anarchy champion Shay Hoxton, fresh off of, well, a pretty tough loss to Guri Sukhanov last week, takes on Tyson Cage. I'm sure that Tyson Cage has had this match on his mind for quite a while after being screwed not once and twice by Shay Hoxton out of the Anarchy Championship. And a tweet from Walter Bollay says, "Enjoy the free win, Spade." Yeah, Shay Hoxton definitely had a tough outing last week when he was pitted against the 7-foot-tall, near 500-pound Guri Sukhanov. But despite that, Shay Hoxton was actually giving the Russian Bear the fight of his life. Guri didn't hit one move the entire match until he did the giant swing and pinned Hoxton. That's right, Hoxton got pinned off of one move after actually dominating the match. It has been a downward spiral for Hoxton ever since losing his Anarchy Championship back at Sacrifice inside of Rage in a Cage. And, well, really, COO Triple H is to blame for that. But Triple H said himself, "I see something in you, Hoxton. I see that you have the potential to be a A-plus player, but your ego gets in your own way." And I'm just out here hoping and praying that Hoxton doesn't try and pull anything for the third time against Tyson Cage. We know who the ref is. Murphy's been reinstated, but he's also made it very clear he is no longer an associate of Shay Hoxton. So Murphy's going to call this one right down the middle. There ain't going to be no BS this time. Tyson Cage returning a couple of weeks ago after a short hiatus filming his most recent movie. He actually got that win over Dante Tatum. And Tyson Cage, you'll recall, announced that he will be retiring at Ascendant 7, which is only, believe it or not, about 4 or 5 months away. In that time, though, Cage says he's got a lot he wants to accomplish. He's a former Fusion Tag Team champion. He's a 2-time Anarchy champion, but he actually told me last week, "I would love nothing more than to become United States champion." He's already got some momentum behind him with that win over Tatum. If he can put down Shay Hoxton, gonna move himself up that rankings. The bona fide movie star clashing with the Did I just have a stroke? Clashing with the gambling man. Last time these two shared a ring was inside of a steel cage. Tyson Cage in a steel cage. Here we go, Hoxton hoping to finally get a win. Tyson Cage gonna make sure to stop him from doing so. Referee rings the bell, and it's been a couple of moons since these two have faced off, feeling each other out, not rushing into anything. Oh, and there's Hoxton taking the cheap shot. Am I surprised? No, not at all. Tyson Cage gonna fire right back, though, with a vertical suplex. Shea Hoxton able to roll out of the way of that strike attempt, but not that flapjack. Stomp to the lower back. Tyson Cage takes the arm, whacks it right off of the canvas. Sweep though. Hoxton goes in for the kill with a kick to the upper back and a stomp to the bicep too. Grabs Tyson by the hair, jawbreaker, puts distance between the two. Tyson Cage gonna close it, tries for a neck breaker. Shea Hoxton pushes him back, kick to the midsection, tip for tat, blow for blow. Tyson Cage forearm smash, trying for an early pin, only a 1 count. Shea Hoxton, I'd say, has definitely upped his game this past month when it comes to his in-ring style. I've never seen him, better. You know, as I mentioned, he was all over Guri Sukhanov last week in their match. It was just one mistake. He left himself open for the Russian Bear to capitalize and hit that giant swing. And let's be honest, when Guri hits a giant swing on you, you're not getting up no matter who you are. Ducks the punch. Track to the jaw, kick to the midsection, into a front headlock. Nope, counter. Taking Hoxton down. Stomp to the midsection, into the pin again. Tyson Cage trying to end this one early, but only a 1 count still. Shot to the midsection has Cage hunched over, and Hoxton with the choke slam. Wait a minute. Oh, it's Guri Sukhanov, the 7-foot-tall, 500-pound Russian ogre. Feeling a bit salty maybe after that loss last week, coming down ringside, distracting Hoxton. Cage tries to capitalize, but Hox has eyes in the back of his head. Tyson Cage again with a quick cover. Still only a 1 count. Sukhanov has parked the seat ringside in the corner of Tyson Cage. Reverse chin lock applied by the man who not too long ago had the #1 movie in America, Moon Knight. Shea Hoxton gets to his feet, catches his breath, going for another choke slam. Tyson Cage gets him in a front headlock, takes a quick breather, tries for the choke slam again. Every time Hoxton gets an opening. Old school neck breaker. Tyson Cage having some trouble maintaining control over Shea. Up against the ropes. Balancing him. Swinging neck breaker. Tyson, oh mama! The dashing one. Looking to rearrange Hoxton's face with the code breaker. Busting him open. 1, 2, 3. Tyson Cage gets his revenge. And definitely owes a thank you to Guri Sukhanov, because Hoxton had this match won before Guri came walking out and distracted the gambler. There's where Hoxton had the match won, hitting his signature choke slam, but then Guri would come down to ringside, distracting the former Anarchy champion, allowing Tyson Cage to hit this swinging neck breaker right here, followed closely by the code breaker to get the 1, the 2, and the 3. Tyson Cage and Guri celebrating together. It is time for our tertiary main event, my fine feathered friends, as we are going to see from the Bullies of Virtue, Brian Jacobson tangle with the Controls, Cameron Cray, and 1/2 of the Fusion Tag Team Champions, Harvey Hastings. Earlier tonight, it was announced that next week on the last ever episode of Monday Night Fusion, it will be the Bullies of Virtue versus the Control versus Bastion in a triple threat tag team match for the Fusion Tag Team titles, and that the winners of that will challenge whomever the World Tag Team Champions are on the debut episode of Supremacy, unifying the belts. Bullies of Virtue getting a victory over the Tag Team Champions last week. Meanwhile, Control were named #1 contenders last week. They are still unbeaten as a tag team. Still to come tonight, we're going to see the Lost Soul guys in tag team action against the Street Gods. And in our main event, Hayden Blade Kitely one-on-one with the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Andrew Briggs for the first time in over a year. Partners last week. Opponents tonight. The POV of CMV. One half of the Bullies of Virtue, Brian Jacobson, out for his first taste of CMV Gold next week. But first, hoping to pick up a bit of momentum for he and TZ Mass. Tag team partners in the back watching closely. Brian Jacobson gonna meet Cameron Cray for the first time ever. Cameron Cray, who not only is undefeated as a tag team with Jamal Sadana, but as a singles competitor, has only ever lost once during his CMV tenure, and that was a match to Percy Simmons, and many do think that Cameron Cray laid down and gave the win to Simmons in that match. So, I mean, really, Cameron Cray is undefeated, unpinned and unsubmitted by any outside of the Control. The British Brute. And last but not least, the former two-time United States champion, former world champion, and currently one half of the Fusion Tag Team Champions, the assassin, the psychopath, Harvey Hastings. He and his son's first defense of those titles next week on the last ever episode of Monday Night Fusion. Bastion hoping to go into the future, still with the gold. Here we go, triple threat action, momentum on the line ahead of it next week's triple threat tornado tag team title match. Jacobson, Trey, and Hastings. Jacobson going right after the champ while Harvey just hangs back, left Trey kick things off. First fall to a finish, pinner submission in the ring, not elimination, but no countouts, no disqualifications. Harvey Hastings decides to get out of the crowd's skin from the get-go. Snap German suplex. Down goes Jacobson, but Harvey is right there to capitalize. Snapmare. Oh, wow. Trey, quick thinking, gets up the boot. Pendulum backbreaker now to the Paragon of Virtue. Snap vertical suplex from the British Brute. Harvey Hastings, though, delivers a... Oh, no, drops down behind. Jacobson soaking in the adoration of his Jacobaholics. Rana from Double H. Trey waits for his opportunity to strike, but Harvey Hastings was ready for him. Forearm smash has him down for a moment. Another forearm smash up against the ropes. Irish whip. Rebounds right into a drop down. Oh, now a leapfrog. Harvey Hastings playing with him a bit. Don't know if that's so wise. Up against Cam. Irish whip. Now he's got a drop down. Oh, but here comes Jacobson out of nowhere with a clothesline. Trey gets blindsided. Jacobson, Samoan drop. Harvey dispatched of for the moment. Jacobson drills his knee right down onto the chest of the Control's representative. Forearm smash up against the ropes. Wait a minute. Clothesline to the outside. Jacobson, not the kind of guy I would describe as a high flyer. Through the ropes with a suicide dive. Right back into the squared circle to be Harvey, who's coming at him. No remorse. Spine buster! Jacobson floats into the cover. 1, 2. Ah! Cameron Trey back into the ring just in time to see the kick out. Jacobson looking for the Death Valley bomb. Maybe Harvey gonna hit him with a piece of his own medicine? No, but a kind of, I don't know, fireman's carry sit out face buster, I suppose. Butterfly suplex right into the corner. Harvey Hastings with a dragon screw. Sorry, I thought someone was at my door for a moment there. Cameron Trey losing his mind a bit. Just put his face in his hands and shook vigorously. Jacobson coming up from behind on both of his opponents. Tries for a super kick. Cameron Trey sidesteps it. Not that forearm smash, though. That was right on the money. Irish over to the corner. Harvey Hastings back to a vertical base and strong kick to the knee. Jacobson stunned. Not for long. Arm drag. Irish whip into Trey. And now a double shoulder thrust. Jacobson says, Eddie and all, come on and get it. Cameron Trey on the apron, back into the ring. Jacobson on his 6. Stop to the quad, though. Coming up from behind, elbow to the jaw, elbow to the jaw. Putting some distance between the two. Trey's going to use it to his advantage. Oh, sit out. Falcon Arrow into a cross arm bar. Wait a minute. Huh? Jacobson, I thought, escaped it. I guess not, though. The joint manipulation. Oh! Every single finger on Jacobson's hand can be broken right now. Going right after Trey with a bone to pick. Letting his emotions get the better of him, though. Harvey clips him with that Hurricane Rana. Collar double tie up. Neither man stronger. Targeting the arm. Ooh. Nicely done. Still has a hold of the hand. Forearm smash by Jacobson. Sent him back into the outside. Up next, Krizzy, Lateral press in the middle of the ring while Bryan's down, but not even a 1 count. Gonna have to do a bit more than that, I do think, to defeat someone the caliber of Harvey Hastings. Trip up. Half Boston Crab. Trey with nowhere to go. Gets onto his back, able to push Hastings off. Bryan Jacobson on the apron and waits for his chance to pounce on one of these two. Punch to the back of the head. Another spine buster. Vintage Jacobson. Harvey Hastings coming out of left field though. Missed the drop kick. Missed the forearm smash too. Knife edge chop blocked. I don't know if you really want to start striking with Harvey Hastings. 1. Almost a 2 count, but not quite. Up to his feet, Cray. Oh! Harvey! Anaconda Vice! Anaconda Vice is locked in! After the Uranagi, will Cray be forced to tap? He will! Cameron Cray submits just as Jacobson's getting back into the ring. And Harvey Hastings is the first man to ever defeat Cameron Cray. Outside of Percy Simmons, of course. Man, what a match that was, though. I thought Jacobson was going to get back in there in time to break it up. But no luck. Harvey and his son are as ready as they will ever be. Next week, triple threat tornado tag team match for the gold. Into our co-main event, guys, and it is some more tag team action as the Lost Souls, Karasuke and Sage Autumn will take on the former unmatched tag team champions Curtis Heist and Anthony Brown. Both these teams coming off of losses. Lost Souls to the Greasers and the Street Gods to the Hit Squad. Those two teams we saw compete earlier tonight with the Hit Squad coming out on top. Now, which of these two tandems will be able to bounce back and get on the right track?
We were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and curse on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know.
The Masked Man, Karasuke, with his new tag team partner, Sage Autumn, one of the newest projects for Cole Savage. Despite being one-eyed, has proven to be quite the in-ring competitor. Now, Lost Souls did get a win a couple of weeks ago, proving they have what it takes to be a threat in the tag team division. But do they have what it takes to hang with a team that knows what it's like to be at the forefront of that lineup? Anthony Brown, in his own right, I should say, as a singles competitor, decorated his time on Unmatched. A former European, or I should say television champion, but he and Curtis Heist truly shined when they won those Unmatched tag team titles. Competed on Genesis for a little bit this season. They are well, and although their Fusion debut didn't go so well, taking the L to the debuting Hit Squad, they're hoping that they got what it takes to handle Kadaske and Autumn here. Kadaske going to start things off with Curtis Heist as our co-main event tag team match gets underway with the Ring of the Bell. Kadaske been in the ring with men much bigger than Curtis Heist. Knows how to handle his way. Oh, look at that! Hurricane Rana to the top of the big man. And then a monkey flip to boot. As soon as Heist gets those big meaty claws of his, though, wrapped around an opponent. Well, wait a minute, what? What? Well, that's one way to start a match. Holy shit, Kadaske just powerbombed Heist out of the ring. Sage Autumn going to try and capitalize, but Murphy doing a good job keeping him at bay. How is Heist's spine not in a million little pieces right now? Wise tag to Anthony Brown. Oh, who balances himself on Curtis Heist's back to deliver those shots to the jaw. Brown ricocheting out of the corner. Sage Autumn was trying to take him down with maybe a brain buster of some sort. Close eye to the outside instead, and Brown is hot on his tail. Right off the corner of the announce table. Ooh, that's the pointy end as well. That can go right up into your gut. I don't want to even think about it. Head scissors takedown. Wait for it. Dabbing on the haters. Sage Autumn might only have one eye, but he saw that dab. The whole world saw that dab. Face first off the apron now. And that eye has got to be a target for Sage Autumn's opponent. If I ever were to have a match with Sage Autumn, I have to admit I would probably go for that eye. It might be seen as dirty, underhanded, but well, you got to be willing to do what you have to do to win a match. I think Sage Autumn knows full well that he's got to protect that eye. Another dab. Not going to win this match by dabbing. Unless I guess maybe you could pin your opponent and dab during the pin, but we're at a count of 10 right now. Have until 20 to get back into the ring. And at the count of 12, they do. Brown hastily back to his feet. Sage Autumn saying, "Let me help you." Uh-oh. Targeting the neck with that little stomp. Skay, maybe. Tiger. Suplex kind of dropped into a... What the hell is that? I think I'm hearing voices of it. I'm going to lose you guys. Finally losing my... pursuing gutbuster though. And now an arm drag. Anthony Brown refocusing himself. Autumn tries to get up, only to be kicked right in the back. Meteora. Classic Anthony Brown. Sage Autumn reeling. Brown knows it. Taking him to the outside with that heavy Irish whip. Sliding shin strike. Autumn catching the mat there. Wonder how that tasted. Pele kick. And Autumn is in all sorts of trouble right now. Lights are on, but nobody's home. Autumn's got to figure out a way to turn this one around, guys. What the hell is Brown doing? Jeez! Face first. Oh, and then again off the steel post. Is there like a secret hatred between these two teams that I don't know about? Some backstage beef or something? The way they're beating the hell out of each other. You'd have to imagine so. Back into the ring. Elbow directly to the face. Leg drop on the apron. I don't know what a curve is. Reverse DDT down onto the knee. Slipping into the deep end. Sage Autumn is going under the water as the Street Gods look to clean up. Oh boy. High knee enziguri combo. Curtis Heights pulling Autumn into the Northern Light suplex. Tries for a stop. Damn, Autumn right back up to his feet. That's a tough son of a bitch right there. Single D gutbuster. And then all near 300 pounds of Heist across the chest and midsection with the senton. Sage Autumn reaching out for the tag to Kanasuke, but he ain't going to get it. Not if Heist has anything to say about it. Oh, clothesline. Putting Autumn through the meat grinder. Spinning him around, but gets an elbow check to the jaw. European uppercut. Autumn. All he needed was one opening. That's all Heist needs too, though. Jab has him up again. Oh, no. Don't do. Heist getting revenge for the start of the match when Kanasuke powerbombed him out of the ring. Now powerbomb to Autumn on the apron. Oh, God, that just made me cringe. Oh, man. Autumn taking it like a champ. I don't know how you get hit with that and don't have your spine broken in half. Samoan drop. Autumn out of instinct. Trying to make his way over to the corner to tag in Kanasuke. Might be their only chance of surviving and winning this match. Because Autumn's got nothing left. There we go. Irish whip to the corner of the Lost Souls. Back elbow. Enziguri. Ice dropping down like a sack of stones. Oh. Try to go for a last call maybe? I don't know. German suplex there. Sage Autumn jumps through. Here comes Kanasuke the Masked Man. The portal hopping question mark himself. Snapmare off the ropes. Jump. Oh. Here's step on top of Heist's head. All right then. Can't say I've seen that all too often, but I can dig it. Oh, clothesline from Heist. Imagine running into a brick wall, because that's what that was like for Kanasuke. Autumn back up out of the apron, tag to Anthony Hunt. Or Anthony Brown, I should say, my bad. I always get him and Hunt confused. One too many Anthonys. Anthony Brown trying to keep himself from getting dragged through a portal. Body splash in the corner. Instead, he got a face full of that top turnbuckle. Watch out, Murphy. You don't want to get in front of Kanasuke when he's on a warpath like this. Irish whip back over to the Street Gods corner. Keep rejecting each other, though. Oh, Brown With an elbow to Kadaske, he accidentally hit Heist too, though. Front headlock by Brown. Let's go. Irish whip into the corner. Very adamant about getting this tag, and he finally does. Out of the corner into a single knee, and then a knee to the face. Woo. Anthony Brown gonna stop Sage on him. Into the pin goes Heist. Just nearly gets the 3. Oh, but if that wasn't enough, then this surely will be. Superman punch. Kadaske said, get that shit out of here. How about a sit-out powerbomb for you then? Oh, Curtis Heist starting to alpha male this joint. Ducks the clothesline, shoulder tackle from the ropes, a second one. Kadaske won't stay down though, throws a wild hook and gets him drilled into the mat with that back suplex powerbomb. Another clothesline, man. There's only so many of those you can take before your head comes flying off. Anthony Brown cuts off on him, and there's the 3 count. The Street Gods victorious over Lost Souls. Like I said, it wasn't too many clotheslines. The Street Gods with a great win. Why is Brown upset? Wait a minute. Anthony Brown, whoa! Curtis Hart, what the hell? What's that about? Well, Curtis Heist is happy about the win. Anthony Brown apparently pissed off about something. I can't imagine what. Well, that doesn't look too good. It is now main event time, my lovelies, and I cannot wait for the first time in over a year. It is Hayden Blade Kitely going one-on-one with the current reigning, defending, undisputed world heavyweight champion, Andrew Briggs, backed by always, Ted Dickens in his corner. The last time that these two came face-to-face, mano a mano, was for the World Championship, but it's actually the complete opposite. Andrew Briggs was the challenger, Kitely at the time, the title holder. They were actually partners last week and were victorious, teaming up against PJ Moon and Perry Keenan when Hayden tapped out the Pitbull with his patented Hollywood hold. But Hayden has made it clear he wants to become a 6-time undisputed champion and break that long-standing tie he has with Paul Devine, both being 5-time world champions. But we know that Andrew Briggs accepted PJ Moon's challenge to a feast or fired match. PJ Moon versus Andrew Briggs for the world title. If PJ Moon loses again, he will have to leave CMV. So Andrew Briggs has that in the back of his mind. Meanwhile, Hayden is 100% focused on getting this win no matter what. Andrew Briggs is the guy who's gone through the ringer both emotionally and physically this past year, but still he stands atop the mountain with CMV's most prized possession in his grasp, and he wants to kick off the debut episode of Supremacy that way. There he is, the A-lister, Hayden Blade Kitely, the CMV living legend. Made his return to Monday Night Fusion a couple of months ago. Ran right into the British Bulldozer TZ Mask, but put it into that back at Sacrifice when he pinned the Bully. And now, after his win in the tag team match last week, Hayden is starting to rise back to the top where he belongs. And I don't think it can be argued that if he beats Briggs here tonight, as he has every single time these two have stepped into the ring one-on-one against each other, he should be waiting for the winner of Moon Briggs. Which I have gotten word, guys, will take place right here next week in the main event of the last ever episode of Monday Night Fusion. Before Supremacy comes around and the landscape of CMV changes forever. PJ Moon, Andrew Briggs for the world title. If PJ Moon loses, he must leave CMV. It's been over a year since the last time Hayden held the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, and when he did, he was the one wearing it against this guy right here. A CMV vet, a three-time light heavyweight champion, king of the ring, former Fusion Tag Team champion, and most of all, the current Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion after years of busting his ass, failure after failure. It never kept Briggs down for long. And when he stepped up to face Jacob Ziegler 3 months ago, he put his body on the line because there was no way he was letting that championship pass him by again. And now here he stands, the man on Monday Night Fusion. Will the same be said at the end of next week's show, though? Here we go, non-title matchup. Hayden and Andrew Briggs for the first time in over a year going one-on-one. They've only fought twice before, toe-to-toe, and Hayden won on both occasions. The first was at Sacrifice when Hayden actually won by countout. The very next night, though, in Fusion, they blew the roof off the place, and Hayden was able to retain successfully there as well. Saw that counter double tie with a clean-up break. These two definitely respect each other. You saw that when they teamed last week. It's waist lock that Hayden has locked in, not letting go. Very ferocious. Now with the wrestling takedown side, a headlock. Briggs changed it into a head scissors, though. Briggs can wrestle with the best of them. In fact, I'd probably say that Briggs' best asset is his wrestling aptitude. When he takes an opponent down to the ground, it is almost impossible to get an edge over him, but Briggs is well-rounded. Right up there with his wrestling prowess is his striking, man, and his knees specifically. Look at how he likes to finish off his opponents. That running, shining wizard in the corner. Modified STF. Ooh, that apparently woke Briggs up. Pops out of it. Crossbody lefts and rights raining down. Into a pin out one. Only a 1 count. Drop kick. The back of the neck has Hayden writhing in agony. Drops out into a side headlock. Oh, there's that headstand side headlock. What's up, Trouble? Long time no see. Oh, as Hayden with a short arm shoulder block has the world champion grounded, but only for a moment. Goes for another crossbody. Hayden sidesteps it and a kick to the chest just to be cheeky. Leg sweep. Briggs stomp to the face. I mean, this is a match that Briggs has had to have had in the back of his mind for a long time. But there is so much clouding Briggs' mind right now. And now realizing he's only got 1 week until he has to defend his championship again against PJ Moon. It's got to be hard for Andrew to focus. Not doing so bad thus far, though. Elbow drop, slamming the canvas, trying to get himself amped up. Hayden's the kind of guy, just when you think you got him beat, nope, flips the switch on you. Briggs knows that. Telling Hayden, get up. I ain't done with you yet. using the ropes to do so. Charging full force ahead, but there you go. Hayden playing possum. Luring Briggs in for that stun gun. Forearm smash. Irish Whipper to the corner. That's not the place you want to be against Andrew Briggs. Didn't pull out the Shining Wizard that time, but you never know. Body splash instead. Hayden down on one knee, gets clocked. Right on the dome. Stomps the lower back and then an elbow drop. Another stomp. Back to the side headlock headstand. Andrew Briggs loves to have fun in that ring. When he can, when he's allotted the opportunity to, which isn't very often. Briggs is a show-off. As you can see right there, body splash from behind red district. Briggs to pin might actually have been one, but no, just a 1 count. Hayden's got to get the momentum to swing back towards his way. Briggs been in control these past few minutes. Boot to the side of the head. Hayden grabbing at his jaw. Briggs seizing from behind with that back suplex. Jumping elbow drop. Briggs is savoring those elbow drops in this match. He's loving them. Tossing them out left and right. Like candy on Halloween. Flicks the sweat from his hair before nailing that rolling neck snap. Briggs rolled the hip, and that knee to the face has Hayden gushing like a waterfall. Thought for a split second that enough would be alone. That alone, I should say, would be enough. Andrew Briggs, Irish Whipper to the corner. Here we go. Ted Dickens cheered him on, but Hayden sensed it was on the horizon. Drop toe hold. Briggs hung up to dry on that second rope. Hayden getting a head full of steam. All of his weight right under the back of Briggs' neck, and now Hayden, just like that, going for the Hollywood hold, but Briggs able to avoid it. What a clothesline. Hayden rolls to the outside. Whoa, hang on a minute here. Ted Dickens just put, what the hell? That should be a DQ. Ted Dickens just put his hands on Hayden twice. That should be a disqualification. Drop kick to the lower back in the corner. Andrew Briggs, fisherman's driver. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, 3, and Andrew Briggs victorious. Kind of a tainted finish though, because Dickens interfered, guys. I love Andrew Briggs, but that was a clear-cut DQ in my book. I don't know why Murphy didn't call for the bell. Maybe he didn't really see it. He was focusing on Briggs, but either way, Briggs is victorious, guys, in their third meeting. Andrew finally gets one over the A-lister and builds momentum ahead of his title defense next week right here in the main event of the last ever episode of Monday Night Fusion. PJ Moon, Andrew Briggs for the world title, and if Moon loses, he must leave CMV. That's what did it right there. After the interference by Ted Dickens, Briggs nailing Hayden with that fisherman's driver to get the uno, the dos, and the trace. I guess it's kind of a fair play considering how Hayden has beaten Andrew Briggs in the past. Is Andrew Briggs ready for PJ Moon? Is PJ Moon ready for Andrew Briggs? Well, guys, thank you as always for tuning in and watching along with me for the penultimate edition of Monday Night Fusion. That is right. Next week, it is the last ever episode of the flagship show before CMV changes forever and the brands merge once again to create our new show, Supremacy. NGW this week, guys, is going to be on Wednesday, actually, instead of Thursday. Genesis still going to be on Friday. 2 more King of the Ring qualifiers, the last 2, in fact. And this Sunday is NGW Checkpoint, South Carolina. Do not want to miss that. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.